Unpredictable. Most interesting slash obscure game mechanic that people may not have encountered.
I would say maybe the exact healer mechanics at Zuck healer mechanics, and optimizing things that way. I find that interesting because yeah, it was a few years ago where I just like looked at a bunch of reruns and figured out the Zuck healer mechanics, and they actually work very similar to like an Olm head. Like it looks in your current direction, shoots in your current direction, stuff like that. And there are a lot of interesting ways of optimizing certain challenges that would be difficult to just do without optimizing things with that knowledge. Like you let Zuck heal to full and then you do a full army skip, something like that. And healer skip. I think that could be an interesting challenge. That knowledge would help a lot with. I mean, to the
I
average,
don't
I
think
mean,
you
to
can
the,
mitigate all damage, could you?
no, you can't mitigate all damage, but you can mitigate it enough so you can relatively easily eat through it. Oh, I won't say easily, but realistically, eat through it with not too much food.
So you're matrixing all the healer fireballs and army skipping and killing Zuck at the same time with a speed and attack cycle from Zuck.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
And like the healer attack cycles are 3 tick, right? And the Zuck attack cycle post healers is 7 tick. The shield rotation is 60 ticks. And that 7 tick attack cycle, it's co-primed with both 3 and 60, right? So that makes it a very long cycle. You could try to come up with a method where you just memorize a 60 tick cycle, 1 shield rotation cycle. Okay, well, maybe 2 of those because Jad attacks every 8 ticks. But yeah, it just makes it really interesting and very complicated.
It'll
to do
look
that.
like you're doing it in like reactively, but
Yeah,
in
yeah,
reality
exactly.
you've like
'Cause
mathed it out to the max.
Yeah,
Jesus, you guys are.
Or that you're like getting lucky, Maybe it'll look like, oh,
yeah.
he's getting so lucky. Another hit.
Like
Yeah.
it could just look like complete magic, unless you had like a billion tile markers everywhere, which it might be hard to do without that. But
Kind of want to see that happen now.
yeah, I mean, that's one of the things I was gonna try before I stopped playing.
Damn, we gotta get you. We gotta get you back into it. I gotta see this shit.
I think there are other people definitely capable of doing that.
Oh, this is actually a question I had previously when I was asking about your pinned tweet of the 31 prayer account. Is there any account that's walking around right now in game that has no protection prayers that has an infernal cape?
I wouldn't think so.
Bruh.
But again, it would if somebody wanted to create like just a main basically that just had 31 prayer. That would be very doable. Or even just not one defense.
So what is it about 31 prayer? Is that just because you need? Wait, why is it 31?
31
anyway,
prayer.
actually?
The original motivation was I wanted a maxed G Mauler with an infernal cape.
I see.
That-
So you can
So
do
that
it
would
on
be
one
actually-
prayer technically.
Yeah, one prayer would make it harder to do on one defense because the current Zuck method, there are 2 main methods that I thought of. One of them's just like super grindy, a little less RNG.
Hmm.
But the more realistic one still has some DPS RNG for one defense anyway.
Damn. So it's possible, like significantly possible, to have a one prayer main account with an infernal cape.
Yeah,
Bro,
and not main as well. It would just be a bit harder.
bruh, we need to fucking see that. So I don't know who it's gonna be. Like, I mean, I would hope it would be you, but like, bruh, we got to see that. Like, I want to see that shit. Holy shit.
I think there are a few other people that have been wanting to try it, just out of respect for me, thinking I would do it. Haven't tried it.
Well, that would be a really crazy thing because that was something that I feel like almost the entire community thinks is impossible. But you saying that no, it is possible, it just obviously takes planning and fucking understanding, and that's crazy. I didn't actually think
Yeah,
that was possible.
it's also solving the waves on that challenge is much more fun in my opinion than most other Inferno challenges. You have to be really creative. That's what got me hooked.
Have you recorded
Unpredictable.
your run? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay,
have.
you still have that footage? I would.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Anyway, what are you gonna say, Aftal?
I was just gonna ask, hypothetically, if you could sit down for 2 weeks, do you think 2 weeks from now there would be a main with one prayer with an infernal cape? You could probably
Yeah.
do that within 2 weeks, I imagine.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like when I first started this, I started it on my main. It was in practice for a one defense, but yeah, I started on my main. Got to triple Jads just within a few days. Died to a dumb mistake.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that that's possible. I want to see it.